I'm gonna cop the Mortal Kombat again, man. I didn't see y'all playing no more, so I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Anyway, everybody.
I play it all the time.
Bullshit.
I'm dead ass. I play
bullshit hand, man.
I play MK, dude. I play it at least once a week.
20 points if you could tell me what that comes from, man. So, yo, this is BlackMenVentTV. Let me do some introductions. To my right, we got Quest 07. What's up, though?
What's good, man?
How you been, man?
Another week down.
Cool. Another week, another grown ass week down. Another 40 in the bag. This shit is flying, dude.
They said it was gonna happen.
What?
You don't remember that when we was young?
Is
It's
it?
like after you get 35, time you ain't gonna know where the time went.
Yeah. I feel that shit. I feel that shit. Yo, to my left hand, we got my man as he stands. Big motherfucking country. What up, dog?
They won't let me live out here.
Why you say that, man?
They keep hurt my vehicle. Hurting Ashley. Ashley is in disarray right now. She's at home.
Is that what you name your car? Ashley?
Yeah.
Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
Why Ashley? There's one time you got hit in a strip club. And
No, it's very
Ashley. Give me something wild like that.
No, it was very emotional moment. I've never in my life encountered a subject of said abilities to perform the duties of
extremity and pleasure
of the most splendiferous, monumentalist chain of events to bring forth relaxation of thine vessel.
Thine vessel?
Thine vessel.
All right. Thine vessel. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's get on with this shit. Fuck wrong with you, dude. Anyway,
no, X-Man, I ain't hurt no. No, man. No, man, the deer came out and hit my vehicle, ran out, and I got to come up with the slogan, and I'm gonna drop it. I got to sit down and talk with Legend because there's a couple.
His traction control is fucked up.
It's fall is coming. I'm trying to make some monumental
traction control is fucked
t-shirts.
Tell the truth.
No, I can't turn it off because I'll be doing 360s all over the place.
Okay, yeah, me too.
Too much.
I thought that was just me.
When it happened, I was like,
Talking about
it was a female.
Big Country's cars got fucked up.
It was a female deer. I was like,
how you know it was a female? Did you check?
No, I didn't check.
Did you check?
I was about when I got out of the car. I'm like, he better be dead. Fuck up my car. He better be dead. And the deer was like, nope. Got up and frolicked into the forest. I was like, and I was standing in the street, and the lady pulled up, and she was like, "Well, if you tell your insurance company you got hit by a deer ran into, your deductible will only be $100." I was like, you just jinxed me. So now I got to pay the full whatever the hell.
Geico? What the fuck?
No, but the reason I say that is
you got American Ghetto. What do you got?
I guess Stay Far. The reason I say
Stay Fart.
Stay Fart because I'm about to switch them. The reason I was trying to put the deer and the woman in the same place because for whatever dumbass reason, and this happened in the middle of the day, for whatever dumbass reason, a deer ran into my car in the middle of the day like he didn't see it coming. Same thing with women. Women will plain as day see Cordell Jenkins and be like, I'm going to do it anyway. They like Cordell Jenkins. They'll run right into the shit and then be like, I don't know why. I didn't.
They like Cordell Jenkins, though. Yo, tonight I have a long ass list, and we're gonna get through this motherfucker.
Let's get through it this time.
We're gonna get this through this motherfucker.
Let's get through it.
All right. Tonight's list is 10 ways to see if you are fucking with a bum ass bitch. Has anybody in the room have experience with this? Have you ever fucked with a bum ass bitch? Yeah, so y'all got something to say about this. All right, cool. Is everybody else in the chat? Y'all want to know? I think they already know. We preaching to the choir.
Oh yeah.
But this is for the motherfuckers that detract from us. I guarantee if you sit up here and tell me that any of this shit ain't true, they part of the problem. All right? I'm gonna come up here, dude. Get in there. Hey y'all, what's up? Number 1. Her exes are all bums. Never let me see the people you used to date because I'll lose all respect. Knowing that dusty ass Lil Boo, Rusty Charlie,
Lil Boo,
and Bob Shay, you know, the parents try to put both their names together. Bob Shay he hit it too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If they already been through it. Is this life? This is life. We gotta talk about this. Okay. Bob Shay been through it. If I'm sitting up here being a gentleman and going through the paces, showing you a good time, showing you respect, showing you that I'm here for the long run. All right. When I look back, if you show me your exes, I'm too close to this. Go ahead, scoot over, man. Yeah. If your exes are bums and I'm giving you all the respect, like it's like this, dude. How can you go from can I borrow your car and your card to we have reservations at Shea Whitey? You know what I'm saying? How can you go from that? I can't give you no respect. Does anybody have something to say about that?
I've just bear witness to the foolery when it comes to that. And it's ironically, I was trying to explain this to a dude that's confused about his situation. A female will. The reason the female picks the bum dude is because she ain't shit herself. She picks the bum dude, so there's no pressure, and for her to actually go out and be somebody or be a good parent or whatever the hell. He a bum. He riding the couch or he riding whatever the fuck. All he doing is knocking her down. He ain't requiring her to do shit, but give me a little cheese, while you at work, because that's usually how it goes. She go to work and he ride it out.
Mostly what I run into is you see the shit on you don't see the shit on Facebook. You see the shit on Facebook. It's women complaining about bum ass dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, he asked me, did I want something to eat? He was like, all right, let me get the keys in your card. You know what I'm saying? Like, but here's the thing though. If I'm sitting up here showing you the Regal Royal Mr. Legend, and I find out that Scooty J hit it and he ran through it, he ain't had to do nothing, I'm losing all respect. You a bum ass bitch. Look, guys sit up and they make presentations to you. If he's a scumbag, if he's a loser, and you like, yeah, that shit is for me, you a loser and a scumbag too, because you related to that. Guys make presentations, and if you are attracted to that woman, that means you're into that shit too. If somebody like, yo, I'm toting guns, I'm shooting, I'm fucking doing blah, 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 and you like, oh, this man is so exciting. This is the man for me. Okay? That's what you go to. So if I know that you dated Bob Shay and he ain't never did nothing or nothing, he a bum ass motherfucker, and then I'm up here opening doors and shit for you and paying for your dinner and shit like that, bullshit. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you fucking do it. Somebody better go ahead and do number 2. You got anything? No, the number 2 on the list.
Okay. Just I find myself doing a lot of counseling throughout the week for this type of shit. For whatever reason that women pick, whatever their reasons, I understand why they pick it. It's because they are women have other. It boils down to women fucking other women up and to try to make them feel they want to be empowered or whatever the fuck the case may be, or feel like they're in control.
Really, is that?
And women don't understand. You cannot control. You can't mold. I don't know how many women as a girl, mold that nigga into whatever you can't mold no man into. I don't care how much of a bum the dude is. You can't mold no man into nothing.
Why would you do that?
I don't know why would you do that, but,
knowing that,
but
there are hundreds of thousands of good guys out here,
right? But
that want to be great fathers, that want to be great husbands.
Women don't want to do shit.
Give me the answer right now, dude.
I'm about to tell you.
They want to be good husbands. They want to be great fathers, but they like, nah, I'm a dumpster dive for a guy because I don't like
dude. Because all in all, I don't care how many independent, strong piece of shit black ass women or independent women or whatever they want to call it. So strong, whatever the hell. No woman don't want to do shit. She don't want to go to work. You think a woman really want to go to work? A woman does that shit so she can get in the battle with what some feminist told her about some dude that, you can do the same thing this man can do. Hey, who gives a fuck? Your ass don't want to go to work. If you had a millionaire to come home to, your ass would be at the crib, not doing shit.
Yeah. I'm being independent. I know that's right.
Not doing a damn thing. And we got a bunch of women out here right now that are happily on social media, shaking that thing until the wheels fall off because they don't want to work. They ain't had no job. They never. And let's not forget the career welfare recipients. Let's not forget about them. These women don't want to do shit. Even the ones that got 6-figure salaries, they don't want to do shit. Yeah. You ever notice walking down the street or going into office buildings or anything, how fucking angry black women and all women be looking? How angry they do. I walk and I just laugh. I be walking laughing and I'm like, nobody don't even know what I'm laughing at. Yeah. I'm like, I can see she's suffering because of some dumbass decision that she done made out here trying to be a man. Yeah. And when all you women out here, all you gotta do, I don't understand why you women don't get it. There's joy in being a woman. There's a role that you must play. That is dope if you play the role.
Yeah, Mr. J, 1S, that's a good point. A lot of them pick bombs.
Yeah, Jay, I know you see them screw faces.
They do feel like they have some leverage in the relationship. That's one variable. But to let Mr. Legend, to your point, they don't care either way. They just look at most guys like they're a tool. Most females, like, this is what happens when you live in a society where women truly believe they don't need a man, and they say it. Verbally they themselves,
say openly, freely.
That's how far gone they are. When they say, I don't need a man, but it'd be nice to have one. And we've always said that's something you would say about going to the mall or something like that. So when they believe they don't need a guy, what sense does it make or what difference does it make, I should say, as far as them choosing a good guy when they feel like they don't need him anyway? So,
but I mean, it's like this. And it's a good thing that you said that right now. Because if you look at 80% of children are coming from single parent households, that means no fathers in a fucking household. How? This is Moses J. Tell him yes. Number 11, trying to come up. Just say yeah.
Moses J. Tell him come on up. Yeah, Milton. Yeah, Moses J. Let him on up.
Number 11, late as fuck. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. So how the fuck are these females, all 80% of them, supposed to know what a good guy is?
They don't, dude. The women.
They don't. Listen, if you ask what a good guy is, go ahead, put it on your Facebook. What is a good guy? You're gonna get 350,000 answers. A good guy does your nails. A good guy does your hair. If you come home, you're gonna get a massage. Blah blah blah. You know what the real answer is? They have no fucking idea. You know how you get an idea of what a good guy is? You look at your father.
That's
And
what
then
you're supposed to be able to look like.
I'm saying if you're a female and your father was growing up in the hood, you know what he took care of. You know how your mother reacted to him. You know how things are supposed to go in a household. Okay? I'm just saying a good household. You know what I'm saying? But if they don't have that, what is there to tell them what a good guy is? How are they if you come into the if you come in the picture and say, yo, I know how to tile floor, know how to drywall, I know how to roof, I know how to change tires and brakes.
Shit,
it doesn't mean shit. You know why? Because they never seen nobody do that shit.
I know it's an alien.
You know, I seen a meme not too long ago that said, yo, you know how to cook? She was like, yo, you know how to build a house? I was like, yeah. Okay, what's next? What's next? I've talked to females that grilled me with questions like, yo, do you have a job? Do you have kids? Do you live with your mom? Do you know how to blah, blah, blah? And I was like, yeah. Pass the test. They was like, so the fuck what? What the fuck are we doing out here? That is super disrespectful. What the fuck are we doing out here, man? Listen, man, here's the thing, and y'all think we mad, and this is the reason why y'all think we mad. Okay, imagine this. You go to school. People are telling you, man, yo, go to school. You do good. You graduate. Don't go to jail. Don't do crime. Okay?
Get good grades.
Get good grades. You know, do the right thing all the time, and your queen will be there waiting for you. But when you go to look for your queen,
ain't nowhere to be in sight.
She in the garbage looking for a real man.
Yep.
And then when she get her real man, she's mad about somebody get the door, man. She's mad about he don't treat her right.
Of course, it always goes down that way for whatever apparent reason. I don't understand why and how a woman can countlessly over and over and over again pick the same dude that behaves the same way and then turn around and blame it on all men. You pick the same dude over and over and over again. It's not our fault. This is just what a female sets you up for failure because she wants you to suffer with her. If y'all females didn't figure it out yet.
It was her mom that set her up.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get down to the nitty gritty, yeah, it starts from there. You know, if your children, and I got into this discussion this week too about all of the dudes that be celebrating their moms that when they get a contract with the NFL or the NBA or whatever, they be celebrating their moms. And I understand it's some situations out here where, you know, your pops passed away or something like that, or your mom's actually did a good job because of the family, and you had some type of male influence in there somewhere. But the majority of it is your mom's, she didn't do shit. She babysat you and made sure you didn't burn the fucking house down. She didn't do shit. And it's a bunch of men that be celebrating their mom. You know, my first thing I'm gonna do is buy my mom's a house, and I'm gonna buy my mom's, and thank you, moms, and thank you, good Lord up above, and thank you, mom. Your mom ain't do shit.
Yeah,
you the product. You the product of the typical shit that comes up out of the hood. You threw yourself into sports because there was nothing at home. The love was not there. Dudes gang bang and they stay away from the home and they go look for warmth in a woman or whatever the hell because they're not getting that shit at home when they're a kid. So you get the first dude that treats you with some love, you'll gravitate to that. Whether he the leader of whatever gang or the dope dealer or a pimp or whatever, you'll gravitate to that, and then he'll start showing you some jewels and teaching you certain things. And then you'll get a woman who sound all sweet and smell all whatever the hell, got a fat ass, and she let you fuck and all of that good shit. And then you'll gravitate to that bum ass bitch. and then it'll just regurgitate. It'll just regurgitate, and then women be out here like they made the smartest decisions on the planet Earth, especially down in Atlanta. They got it real bad because when the boom happened in the mid to late 90s, a bunch of black women from the Midwest, mainly Chicago, went down there and got jobs, and now they feel all high sedity because they got all these jobs and they didn't have them for however long, but they still a bunch of busted ass old women with nobody in their life because the bitch next to them just to set them up for failure. Now you're 65 years old and you're the cat lady now.
I don't think nobody is thinking that damn far. Do y'all think that? Shit?
Nah.
I think that far.
Nah,
No, you
they
don't
give a
count.
shit.
Man.
I
Talk
think
about the
that
ladies.
far. I think as far as if I'm gonna have to kill you 10 years from now.
Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna kill nobody. What you had to say about that, Quest?
I mean, it's pretty evident at
You
this
need-
point,
Go ahead.
as far as where we are as a race of people. I mean, really as a culture in America as well. But anyone who's still trying to argue this topic at this point,
yes, we talked about this shit today.
they're just delusional and they're part of the problem.
Ain't no fixing this shit.
And because I've been saying for a while that in any situation, when a problem
fixing this
arises,
shit.
you have a certain amount of time to fix that issue before the issue starts to deal with you.
That shit long
And-
gone, right?
Yeah, and we missed our window a long time ago. You know what I mean? So our issues are already dealing with us as a race of people. We see it in the youth. I mean, we see it in the position that we're in now. Black people, man, we're in a
Man,
bad
yo,
spot.
yo,
So-
when you come at somebody, let's just say I got beef with you. All right. You come at somebody and I'll be like, Quest, I don't like your jacket. I don't like your socks. I don't like none of that shit. We can't have peace until you fix that shit. All right. You can either say, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and change it, or you can say, fuck you.
Right.
I told this shit to somebody else this week. It was like, I say, we bring our grievances to you. This is why you 70% single. Men want this, this, and that.
Mhm.
Men need this, this, and that. Look at other cultures, copy off of them. You know what they told me? I was gay. They told me, I hate myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck are you supposed to do after that?
And here's the thing, man. It's like you can't do anything with that.
You can't do
You know
shit
what I mean?
with that.
So, and that's why as of late, I just try to like speak out to the brothers, man. Like, look, there's certain things you should never have to discuss with another adult.
Really though, man. Really.
Respect is one, for someone to actually show the fact, like consideration, things like this should never be a topic of discussion.
Hell no.
If it is, just exit stage
Get
left.
the fuck out of there.
Like legit. I mean, you're just wasting your time. You're never going to get anything from it besides frustration and a bunch of stress. So, and Legend brought up a valid point. When you bring an issue to someone and they respond by attacking you,
Yeah.
it is what it is at that point.
It
You know
was
what I mean? So-
a chick on the Facebook today. They gave a review. And fellas, if you don't like the Facebook page BlackMenVentTV, you need to do it right now. And also, if you do like the page, you need to do a review. All right, because there's a lot of bitches on there that's like, yo, they just hate women and blah blah blah. Those are the only reviews up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, man. Like, it's obvious at this point that most black
Scary.
women, man, they can care less about having a guy or a black man or whatever you want to call it. It's just something for them to do. I mean, if one comes along, great. If not, they're not tripping.
It's not a
You know?
necessity.
And here's the thing, man, they don't have to. They don't have to want to be with someone. So, fellas, you know what I'm saying? Just to kind of enlighten you, man, like, put it like this. If you're talking to someone and let's just say hypothetically out of 1 to 10, they rate you a 5 or anything less than, I don't know, a 10 or whatever, you have to ask yourself, okay, then why is she even dealing with you? Like, don't you like put the responsibility on them? Like, don't you feel like you can do better? You know what I'm saying? Than a 5 for yourself? Like this whole, I don't know, conundrum or this whole game or whatever you want to call it that they're playing, man, I don't know. A lot of like no one benefits from it. You know what I mean? Like after all the crap we've been through, like in this country, as far as the race of people, and everything that we still deal with, for Black women to be so proud to say they don't approach Black men, it's completely insane. Even for them to say they're independent is insane because as Black men, we've never been in a position. We don't make any laws. You know, we've never been in a position in this country to oppress or control anyone or anything. So when they say they're independent, they don't realize how delusional and how far left they are, because it's like independent from who? We've been shot by the cops every day. You know what I'm saying? We still fighting for like
They ain't being shot by the cops,
right.
So,
So
they
it's
don't do
like
shit.
when they say they're independent, it's like that makes no sense whatsoever. You know what I mean? Like that there is no way to judge. It's like
Here's
why
the thing,
you?
though, man. I don't mean to cut
No,
you
go ahead.
off, but here's the thing: when they dumped the civil rights movement,
Yeah.
for the women's power movement, all the Black issues is gone.
Yeah.
So they thought.
Yep.
But at the same time, you still a nigga to them.
Yeah.
All right. When the shit goes down, you think they're gonna save your nigger ass, or you think they're gonna save their wife
I mean,
at home? What you think? What you think? You sitting up here killing us, saying you don't give a fuck about nothing. You go ahead and put us in the system with child support, and then go right back and protest the system for killing us. That's some real hypocritical shit right there.
yeah, it's a joke.
All right. That's a fucking joke to me.
That's
man.
what I always said, man. Black women can't scream racial injustices or
No,
anything like that
shut
because
the fuck up, man.
they
Y'all
are
gotta go, man.
they are the white supremacist primary investor. Y'all make them billions of dollars.
Y'all are white supremacists' main tool.
Yep.
Look, they need you to bring us in the court to put a case on us, put us in the system. Has anybody in here been in the system?
Check this out.
Have you ever got a traffic ticket?
Yeah, check
Do
this
you
out.
know how hard it is to get out the fucking system? You got to pay an arm and a leg to get the fuck out of the system.
Yeah, and just to drive that point home, back in slavery and all that crap, they used to strip the families of their children and sell them. Black women are doing that for them now. They're stripping men of their kids and selling them to the system for a check.
They don't see it like that because
That's exactly what they do.
women believe women on it doesn't matter. A woman could be smoking crack in the alley and give another woman advice, and the woman be like, yeah.
Yep.
She'll go for it. For whatever strange, dumbass reason, they'll go for it. I've been told on countless occasions from ex-girlfriends, whether they've called me after the split or whatever the hell, and apologize and thank me, and why you always right? I hate that you always right. I don't tell you shit. The people that in my group that I deal with, I don't tell him and him shit to say I told you so. If he got something knowledgeable to tell me, I'm gonna listen to it. And the same thing with everybody in this room, I'm gonna listen to it. That's what you're supposed to. Well, yeah, I get it. I get that part. But for whatever reason, women don't. They'll fucking do it over and over again. They'll listen to a woman tell them, "Oh, girl, yeah, he married. Fuck him. Go ahead, fuck him anyway." I got a friend of mine. Ever since I've known her, she has been fucking a married man, and she has the same story every time. He's gonna leave his wife. No, he's not. Ain't no man leaving his wife unless his wife tell him to get the fuck out. And even still, then he married her for a reason. If women don't understand that, but the fact that you couldn't figure this out on your own, just this simple logic, or the simple logic of this dude. I can go over here and deal with this dude that got some sense, or as opposed to dealing with Cootie J over here who ain't got no sense. All he do is sleep. He wakes up at 11 o'clock at night to hang out all night until 7 in the morning. I don't understand somebody picking these silly ass. It's super simple. And you can't see another woman setting you up. Women stand behind each other under the dumbest circumstances, and they believe it.
Yeah.
They believe it. I don't care. Women will die.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the old school motherfuckers know. Number 11. What's up, dog?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's been a while. It's been a while since I spoke on here. been a great while since I spoke on here, but a lot of things have changed since last time I spoke on here. It has been some years. I'm known as number 11 because of what I played arena football. Those days are gone. Very. Those days are gone, and like I said, I moved around here in Chicago, and I'm a lot older now, and I take a lot of things in perspective. Like really, right now is a family. Like a lot of people, I can't be a family. I can't be tied down. Let me tell you something. That's out of order. Because for the simple fact is that like right now, that's what I'm looking for. Like when you are a child, if you came up in an upbringing like I have came up in, even though my parents weren't together, they were together for me. So I literally grew up in a 2-parent household, and technically it wasn't, but I did, and that's something that I want. That's something that I want for
they did
for
it for
the
you.
for the children that I have. That was my dream. It's like, you know what, I want to grow up. I want to have a family. I want to have a family that's together. I want to have a family that's everything. And my family's not together so much as of now. Okay. And probably yours is not either. Right. So right now that's my goal and dreams. But to the fact that everybody's speaking of it, it's very hard to do with your own. And the reason why I say that is every time that I try to bring this up, it's always me, and I, and all this other stuff. I was like, look, I can't do this by myself. You can't do this by yourself. So let's all come together. You know what I mean? But the issue about that is that I always got to hear about somebody else's past. Like, that's not me. You know what I mean? That's not everybody else's past. You know what I mean? So the point about this is I look at other cultures and other, yeah, right, and other ones that I do that's not a part of me. That I live in the city, I work in the city. It's a different life than from where I'm from. So it's like, why are we the only ones that have this problem?
Because we're black.
Right? Why are we the only ones that get shot up in the street?
Because we are the tan persuasion.
Why are we the only ones that get persecuted by our own? Like, do you understand that everything that happened in Texas, that Alyssa, whatever her name is, the cop that shot the guy in his own home?
I heard a little bit.
Let me tell you something about that real quick. Let me tell you something about that real quick. First of all, the DA that charged her with manslaughter was black. And the problem I have with that is that we persecute each other before we persecute anybody else. And the main thing about that is our women are the first ones to persecute us.
Yeah, that's the judge.
Like,
I'm
why?
gonna stop you real quick, dude, because I've been meaning to say this shit forever. Since fucking Zimmerman, dog. Listen, the masses of people follow Facebook, whatever they say on Facebook. They have no knowledge of anything. They don't have any time to look up anything. Okay, they have no time to research anything, even though in 2018 we can get knowledge at the tip of the fingers. In the 1980s, if they asked you what an alpaca was, how long would it take you to find out?
Between the Dewey Decimal System, encyclopedias, and asking the old school, you got to send a passenger pigeon off to get some information. Okay.
Here is the hustle right here. Murder one means that you meant to go kill that motherfucker. All right. Murder two means that you got into some shit and you ended up killing that motherfucker. All right. Manslaughter is like some wild shit went down and you end up killing a motherfucker.
No, you wiped them. It's different between killing and wiping somebody out. It's different.
Listen, if you riding down the street, a motherfucker jump in front of your car, manslaughter.
Right.
All right. If you walk into the wrong apartment and think that there's somebody in there that's not supposed to be in there, they got to prove that shit. So motherfuckers that's asking for murder, you gotta go ahead and prove that it was premeditated. You gotta prove that there was malice before that to get more to murder too. So when people were sitting up there saying that Zimmerman need to be tried for murder, they was like, cool, we're trying for murder. We cannot prove that he was premeditated in that point. So he gets to go free. Thank you, ignorant motherfuckers.
Even though it was premeditated.
Yeah.
I mean, he followed him down the street and thought he was suspicious. And no,
signed-
premeditated
look,
is like that nigga got
Hey,
my money.
hey,
I'm gonna go pop his
Zimmerman,
ass.
Zimmerman is signing autographs with a Confederate flag shirt on.
No, I get that part. But
No,
when it
man.
became- when it
No,
became premeditated-
You got my money. I'm gonna go kill your ass. That's premeditated.
when it
Yeah.
came
I thought about it. I loaded my gun up and I'm coming to get you. That's murder one, dog.
It is.
That's murder one.
He did that. Too.
Murder two, I'm gang banging on the street. Some shit
He
happened,
did that too.
and then Zimmerman was gang banging. I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not about to argue this shit though.
No, he was gangbanging. It's super simple. He got in the car that night, going to look for some trouble. Found the trouble. The police said we don't need to do that. He said, well, it came premeditated. Is when he said they can't get away with this no more.
Yeah.
And wasn't nothing done, but that's what he said.
Yo,
So
here's the thing. Yeah. I agree. But here's the thing. In court, you got to prove that shit. If it's real hard to prove, you better have a good fucking lawyer to go ahead and bring up that reasonable doubt, right? But if you go for a lesser charge that you could prove, you'll get it. And that's just how law goes. All right, man.
Yeah.
Those are some good points, dog.
But-
You got something else to say?
Yeah. I do got some more stuff.
Come on, man.
I'm not gonna take up a whole bunch of your time and everything because I know I'm late and that's my fault.
That's
man.
your first. That's
park-
where you fucked up at first. Yeah.
Parking is ridiculous around here. I would have took an Uber, but I wanted to contribute the liquor to my brethren, so I had to drive. But in regards to that,
Shoulda
just real life, it's just that I had a lot on my chest and a lot of things that we've been talking about, a lot of things I've been a part of. I want to say I've just been talking about. I haven't experienced a lot of stuff, and now that I want something real, now that I'm older, now where I saw myself about how many years ago since the last time I've been on here, and looking at myself now, it's very critical. Not only to ourselves as a community, but look at ourselves as a community in general. We literally elected a racist as president, and he's still there. And he's still there. But meanwhile, we worried about the streets. Why the fuck we worried about the streets for? But I'm not gonna get in that subject. I'm just gonna get in the subject about our women. We would love to be with you. We would love to build something with you.
That's the dream. That was the dream. I mean, time out. I was thinking about this shit earlier.
But
hold that thought. I was thinking about this shit earlier. I was hollering at an Asian chick earlier today, man. She gave me her number. I was like, but Asians supposed to be Asians, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, white with white, black with what? We like second in interracial dating. You got to understand, you got to think a lot of women are like, oh, they faggots, they cowards, they this and that. We bring our grievances to you. You tell us to go fuck ourselves. What the fuck are we supposed to do? I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's like this. A lot of brothers right now, I know a lot of good brothers want to be good fathers, good husbands, but they do not have any choices with that shit. I've been trying damn near all our lives, man.
Yeah, real quick, number 11. I mean, everything you're saying is key, but I gotta tell you like this, man. Don't sacrifice, you know what I'm saying, your well-being, your life, your time, most importantly.
Absolutely.
Looking for someone who's not looking for you. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? It's like when they have a smaller window than we do, women. right?
I don't know why they don't get that.
We age better. You would see 50-year-old man with a woman who's 30. You would never see a 30-year-old man with a woman who's 50. You know what I'm saying? Like the older you get, you lose things. But they get to a point where they can't have kids anymore, et cetera, et cetera. Men can always produce kids. Just to kind of give you an idea as far as what I mean, as far as the window goes, right? So they really don't have the luxury to be picky, or when they say I'm being patient, it's like your window is very small if you are a female, very small. Before you are, women have way more competition. There are just more women than men. I mean, if you just want to throw a number out there, you could say 10-1, not even including who's gay, right? Between gay women, gay men,
and
then you factor in who's quality, whatever you want to call it, right? So the fact that they are, the fact that they have this type of attitude towards dating or finding a guy, this and that, that's kind of like letting you know right off the back that they would not make a good partner because they don't take it serious as you do. They don't care. You know what I mean? A woman who cares, you'll know right off the back. Like whenever you're dealing with a race of women who will boldly tell you they'll never approach you, you could be the greatest guy in the world, and it is negated. It's negated because you're dealing with somebody who's a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? So people, wait, hold on real quick. People always say things like, well, they cheated or this is that. That's not the reason of the breakup or the downfall. Cheating is a result of a bunch of shit that took place before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it usually boils back to somebody being a hypocrite or somebody being selfish, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? So you have these women nowadays, they're talking about, I'll never ask a man to marry me. Then you don't deserve marriage because God says love is unconditional. And it's like, furthermore, why would you be with somebody if you wouldn't even ask them to spend the rest of your life with you? You know what I mean? And it's like, if you love somebody, you'll give them a kidney if you have to, but you can't ask this person to spend the rest of their life with you. What kind of partner would you make? You know what I mean? So it's like, if somebody's pride or ego means that much to them, nothing good could ever come from it.
That is ingrained. We brought that grievance to them. They said we ain't moving. Fuck y'all faggots.
Because they don't care.
They said we women bashing when we brought that to the table. So what the fuck we supposed to do?
You can never convince someone to care, man.
No, they are dedicated to not understanding this. Everybody that sees BMV, that comes to our page and all that, there are good people that say, hey man, where the fuck y'all been at? And then there's bad people that say these guys are faggots and they take it in blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And I tell them, thank you for being an example, you stupid hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she know who I'm talking about.
I mean, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, man.
I was going to say, man, like, it's okay to have opposing point of views, right?
Yeah, but if you have point of views.
Exactly. That's what I was going to get to. Like,
these bitches just hurt.
Like,
that's all. They like, yo, you exposed my stupid ass.
Well, here's the thing. It's
you hate yourself.
Yeah, it's barbaric.
Your mama black.
Right.
I'm grabbing everything up out of the bag to throw at your ass that I hate.
Right.
It don't make no sense.
No.
It doesn't make any sense.
It's barbaric.
It's barbaric. It's stupid. It's dumb.
It's uncivilized.
You are showing us who the fuck you are. If you're a smart guy and you going ahead and you making it through the world, you paying rent, you paying your car note, you taking vacations, you doing shit like that, you are elite because there are 100K plus black bitches that are on A. They can't do what you do, yet they look down at you and say, you can't get this. You ain't worthy. I'm gonna go in and get with this fucking bum ass nigga right here.
Yeah. I mean,
what kind of women are we trying to get attention from? These are trash bags.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing.
Yo, I'm not taking that back. I'm not taking that back. If you don't like good guys, if you're not down with BMV, because we are pro-family, right?
Yep.
We looked at it. We saw the situation. These are all good guys. These are all good guys. If you hear a woman say, okay, what is a good guy? Let that bitch go.
Yeah.
Your mama was supposed to tell you that. Your mama was supposed to marry a guy that showed you what a good guy is.
Yeah.
Okay? If you don't recognize these guys right here or what we're saying as good and positive, you're a fucking scumbag.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you like this, man.
Piece of shit.
Whenever you are speaking out on a point of view or whatever your assessment is, and just because someone doesn't like or disagrees with what you're saying, if they respond with attacking you, they're uncivilized. Don't even waste your time responding to them, because for someone to just go on the attack like usually black women do, they're uncivilized people.
They never ever bring points.
They lack intelligence, and it's just barbaric.
Let's go
You know what I'm
point
saying?
for point. You disagree with something? Tell me what you disagree with and why you disagree with it.
Exactly.
Let's talk about it like adults. They don't do it. They just attack. Oh, you a faggot. Oh, you hate women. Oh, somebody hurt you in your past. No, it can't be what the fuck we're saying. It can't be exactly what we're saying. We're bringing grievances to you. Hey, this is what we don't like. If you change this, man, everything be cool. All right. And if you say, fuck you, you a faggot, you hate yourself, you don't like women, you bashing, what the fuck are we supposed to do? What we supposed to do is leave your ass alone. After that, you dead. You can't grow.
Like, and the thing about this is like, I remember even when I was younger, even now, believe it or not, is that, you know, oh yeah, you're a good dude and everything. You find yourself a great woman, but I don't think I'm the one for you. But meanwhile, they're over here protesting to be a great woman. I don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like this is serious. Like, we all here want to start a family. Like we this is what we want to do, but it's just always barriers that we can't do it. And it's not barriers that set up among anybody else. It's set up amongst what the fuck y'all want. Like I want excitement. Oh man, what? Like, you're not a thug, you're not a gang. Like fuck you. Really, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, because I haven't been here in a while. So let me tell you something about this. Is that, man, like, what in last year in October, my dad was in the hospital in ICU. He had COPD. He been smoking since he was 12. Yeah, he been kicking it. You know what I mean? He been kicking it, and everything was crazy. Like, I thought I was about to lose him. And the first thing I thought in my head was, like, I never had him see a grandchild before. And I could have been did that, but I was always selected because I had a great upbringing. I was like, man, wherever child bring in this world, he's gonna have a great father, and he's gonna have a great mother. I'm not gonna have no mother that's over here slutting around in the clubs. I'm not gonna have no mother that's around here fucking with everybody that you know, fuck with thugs. I'm not gonna have that. You know what I'm saying? It's very easy.
You're gay for that.
It's very easy to create a child.
You're gay.
I could have had 1 billion children right now. Literally.
Why not? Why are you not out here subjecting your children to this foolery? You're gay. You're gay.
The reason
get
why
your children out here so they can get shot and wear skinny jeans and behave in this feminine manner. Get your
I'm laughing. I'm laughing, but
You're
he
late.
brings up a great point.
Get your children out here and get them in the muck.
Right, and I don't want that.
No,
I
you're
really
gonna get your children out here and get them in the muck.
I really don't want that. You know what I'm saying? But
That's why you did a good job.
I don't really want that. I want somebody that they can be proud of as well as me. You know what I mean? Like you can't have a grandchild that's out here slutting in the streets. And trust me, everybody will know if your child's slutting in the streets.
Yeah, but see,
especially my OG.
Let me check this out. Check this out. Check this out, dog. That's being lost nowadays. They in today's society, they're trying. They're not. I ain't gonna say trying. They're making the slut and the whore a regular person.
It's legal.
Back in the day, I remember growing up as a child.
Nobody wanted to be that.
Growing up as a child, I
remember
I lived on one block that I did live on was pretty decent block. And if you was a loose woman, they started some shit and got you off of the block as a woman. I witnessed it. And nowadays, women, as you can see, the Amber Roses and the Kim K's and all the rest of them that started off whoring somewhere. And now they're supposed to be upstanding women because they made it out of the whoring and you're supposed to respect them now. And so it's other women coming out of the woodwork, and it's simps that's out here supporting these women, telling them and trying to make them believe that they're of some substance when they're not. This is one of the reasons why we try to educate and enlighten. This is not hate speech. This is not I'm angry or hurt or anything like that. I'm trying to warn the next brother, and so he can warn the next brother, and he can warn the next brother to look out for this shit and get out here and get cultured so they can understand you don't have to deal with some woman attacking you all the time because all you want to do is cut your grass and have family barbecues and go on vacation and fuck and have children. For whatever reason, they against this out here.
I have
they want a bum dude who can put them in a car and possibly get a drive-by on them or some shit. They just want some silly shit, and it's in I hold women responsible for it mainly, and then on the other side of it, it boils back down to the women. Women just set other women up just for complete fucking failure.
Big country. Can I ask you a question?
Come on with it.
If women love astronauts, what would happen?
Yeah, all the thugs be in space. It's
All
super
the
simple.
thugs would be in space.
Simple math. 1 + 1.
If women love pink shirts, what'd happen?
Yeah, all dudes be wearing pink shirts.
If women love sagging jeans, what'd happen?
All men be wearing.
If women love skinny jeans, what'd happen?
Same thing.
Boom. What would happen if women love college graduates?
If all women required that, do you all understand that? Do you get it? I don't understand why people don't get this shit.
They don't get this.
It's super simple. Like if you don't know, if you're black and you don't know Black history, start looking into a little bit. There is an agenda to destroy the black men, and it starts with destroying these men like this. It starts with that. And I try to explain to people all the time, there ain't nobody gonna destroy women because everybody wants some pussy. I don't care.
Right.
And I tried to explain this to this racist dude, and he looked at me funny. I knew he got it. I said, dude, there's no such thing as racism. And he looked at me real funny. I know because he got Confederate flag and he got a black hand with handcuffs hanging behind his Jeep and all type of shit. And I said, dude, ain't no such thing as race. We got into this conversation. He used to be a cop and shit. And I said, and he used to be a cop.
Fit all the
stereotypes. And I explained, I said, dude, I could put the finest black women in front of you. I guarantee your dick gonna get hard. When you hate something, you dismiss it.
Yeah.
There's no hate. You're gonna fuck one of these women. They did it all the way back in the day. They fucked a little shitload. Where do you think all these light-skinned motherfuckers come from? Yeah, we here. But this is where it came. There's no such thing. It's a state of mind that no kid is look at a child, look at a baby. They don't know shit. They smiling, happy, laughing, doing all type of goofy ass shit. You have to be instilled to hate somebody or to do something
taught that
or to be doing something hateful. There's nothing positive about going out here dating losers and having 50 million babies by 900 million dudes, and the STD rate is out of control. They've been doing experiments on black men for I don't know how long. Tuskegee experiments.
Tuskegee, yeah.
You know what? The LSD. I was doing my Googles. The LSD.
You've been doing your Googles, man. You've been on YouTube syphilis, all night.
They did an experiment in Italy where they infected this whole town with LSD, and they just sat back and let's see what happened. And they killed the whole fucking town.
Oh shit! I know it was good. Before that, they was like, "This is the shit." I get paid how much for doing?
Okay.
Hey, what's up with that anchor in the building? Yo, I'm gonna go through this list right quick because we only got like 6 minutes left. All right. I want y'all to pass around the mic if y'all got something to say about this. All right. So we went through number 1, all our exes are bums. Number 2, this is 10 ways to see if you fucking with a bum bitch. All right. Number 1, all her exes are bums. Number 2, she has kids and is still out in these streets.
Streets.
Yes, you gotta be streets. Can't be streets because that might be Magnificent Mile. That's a street too. She has no accountability. nothing is ever her fault. You know what I'm saying? It is very entertaining. I've seen it lately. If you go ahead and pin somebody, get them in the box and say, hey, this is your fault. It's very entertaining to see them weasel out of that box. I've seen some simp ass motherfuckers and some koofy niggas was like, nah, the white man made us suck 10 niggas off. It ain't it ain't her. We need to protect her better. Nigga, please, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Yo, if she doesn't, here's a big one, dude. And I need to talk on this, dude. She doesn't believe that women have a choice in who they date. These are fuck bitches, man. Bum ass bitches. So what, doc?
I mean, I don't know, man.
She don't have a choice.
I've been saying yeah, of course she got a choice, dude. But here's what we are, man. Like talking about these dumbass people, dude. It's no point. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this is the narrative, right, that they have, if this is their ideology, they need to just be excluded. It's no different than talking to someone who's a schizophrenic. What do you expect to get out of them? You know what I'm saying? Like, the worst thing about somebody who's stupid is that they're too stupid to allow somebody to help them.
Yeah.
You're never going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, man, just completely let them be. Like, these people would never get it. They don't want to. They are who they are. Like, seriously, if you're sitting there trying to like speak logically with someone, if you're a guy and you're worried about being a great guy to them, you're being laughed at by them. They're laughing at you. You're nothing more than amusement or entertainment.
What do you have to say? Because I've seen a lot of brothers on our page. What do you have to say about the group, or because there's a large group of brothers that are still hung on having a black queen?
Leave them alone, man. You know what I mean? Like,
you're wasting a bunch of time, dude.
You're wasting your life away. Like it doesn't matter how you feel about them because they don't give a damn about you. Like, legit, if they did, like, this wouldn't be an issue right now. We wouldn't have the issues that we do.
Yo,
you know,
I told it was a couple weeks ago, I was dating a black chick, you know what I'm saying? And she was mad at me because I said, if you come from a single parent household and you wasting your time dealing with her because she has no value. She doesn't have a frame of reference of what a good man is. So she can't value what a good man is.
Right.
She gone. So guess what? I wasted my fucking time, man.
Yep.
I always go ahead and I try to, you know, I'm still thinking like, yo, it can't be y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm steady testing our theories that we have. Go ahead and cement it through the last 10 years. And it's still fucking true.
Yeah, here's the thing, man. Like, I'm trying to get the brothers.
It's still true.
To understand and to look at it like, don't put any thought into it at all. Like, legit, whether it's right, wrong, stop giving a shit either way. Because they benefit equally.
Fuck like if you disagree.
You know?
Shay.
I mean, they benefit like we do. So it's like, fuck your opinion. Like, fuck whatever you feel or think or whatever. It is what it is at this point. If you're not out here doing whatever you can as a woman to land a guy that you see every day in passing at the gas station, grocery store, wherever, then whatever. Then whatever you say has no credibility.
It is single mothers out here. They top priority is not to get a father in their child's life.
Exactly.
That's not their top priority. Their top priority is to get out here and have fun. It's me time.
Check this out, number 11. You know what I'm saying? I know you said where you are right now in life, and that's phenomenal. But as brothers who went through it, you know, and Legend can contest to this, we know what we bring to the table. You know what I mean? And to be a single man, right? You don't have any children, whatever the case may be, you know what you bring to the table. You'll be the first one to say, hey, if you had a wife
I love
or
you.
a
Wake
partner,
up.
you will be much further in life than where you are right now. You know
Show
what I'm
your
saying?
titties.
So to have single women out here with children who are clearly in a worse off position than you are, have the nerve to say they don't need a man. It's completely insane. It is completely
Who else is saying
out
that?
of this world.
Who else is saying they don't need a man?
Exactly. For them to say, I don't need no man. And it's like, man, you're not in the best situation. You definitely need, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but for them to say that, it's like they're all the way gone. You know what I mean? And for all the brothers, again, if you're dealing with a woman who would never approach you, you're wasting your time, man. I guarantee you that situation is going to fail unless
Listen,
you
man.
decide to endure a subpar situation.
Yeah. Listen, here's the thing, man. Family,
It don't
this
matter, man.
motherfucker.
It don't even matter.
Anyway,
Man.
family is the goal. Okay, family is the goal. La familia. Okay, you hear this shit all the time, man. These are the only people that are gonna care about you the most. But in the black community, dog, it's not that important. If she can dump her fucking baby daddy, the fuck chance you think you got? I mean, goddamn, she got a blood connection.
Yeah, most people don't understand the magnitude of I will let you impregnate me and I'm gonna leave you alone.
You can have a man.
It's your choice.
You can have
They
a man's
say,
baby, but you
man,
can't approach him.
hold on, man. Let me just make some. Okay. They think that they make it seem like dudes come in the middle of the night and sting their ass like a mosquito, get them pregnant. They're like, oh shit, I'm pregnant. I gotta go to terms. Shit. Fuck these niggas. They don't know they don't take care of their babies, this, and that. Is that the truth? Because that's what they want to tell everybody. That's the truth.
People
Is that
know
the
it.
truth?
People know it's not, man. People entertain it for their own amusement. I'm talking about people outside of the black race, but it's like this, man. With that
That's all I see.
with that whole
I
topic.
mean, it's cementing a stereotype.
Well, here's the thing, right? With that whole topic, for any female who's listening or whatever, you can agree to have a baby with a guy, whatever. You get pregnant, you can go get an abortion. What can he do about it? Nothing.
He can't do
You
shit.
can't do nothing. You
Not
know,
his choice.
you both can agree to not have a kid. You get pregnant, you decide to keep it. What can he do about it? Nothing. Nobody can tell you what to do with your body. Next topic. Okay. Again, fellas, if you are dealing with this type of woman, you are wasting your time.
Okay,
wasting your fucking
I
time.
gotta ask you a question. I was gonna type it. I feel a certain type of way about this. Yeah, Boogie.
want to say something too.
Check this out.
Good question.
Yes. If you are a woman and you do not desire to have children, I've said this 50 million times if you've ever listened to this show. You got a purpose. Everybody got a role to play. If you are not contributing to society, which is the whole thing is, I don't know, if in any biblical religion, whatever you want to look at, even if you don't believe in that, it's still there. It's to say that you're supposed to reproduce and do all that good stuff. So you're supposed to cultivate family. You're supposed to do it. If that don't happen, if gay is right, I don't know this to the gay people. If everybody's supposed to be gay, it would be 4 people on earth. So what you think you're supposed to do? You may not want children and all that stuff because your mind and the new world and told you I'm a woman. I don't have to have. I don't. Fine. Since you don't want to do that, do you understand what your purpose is? Because a man's test in life, or what a man wants in life, he want a woman. That's all he wants. You can't exist without us. We can't exist without you. This is how it's set up. But for whatever reason, women will listen to other women and get way the fuck off track somewhere. I don't want children. But life can't go on without it. Do you understand the weight that carries? Life cannot go on without children. It cannot go on. Somebody has to give birth. So if you're not out here trying to be married and have children and have all this great stuff, then that means you over on Chicago Avenue in Madison with Wake Up.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what's over there is, that's the whole stroke.
I hear you, Shaboogie. Go ahead, Legend.
Yeah. Yo, that's cool, man. I feel the same way, man. I don't want to bring children in here. That's why I never got married. That's why I never had children.
The motherfuckers that stole it.
Yeah. Yeah, the shit is gone wild. The shit is gone wild. That's why we're here right now. Because the shit is gone wild. People who are not dedicated to family are having children. And they're not raising them right. If you look at our Facebook page, BlackMenVentTV, you will see a video of a daughter of a woman who wasn't ready to have kids, and she turned up in the penal system, and a drug addict. Okay, here's the thing: there was a fucking nursery rhyme. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby and the baby carriage. But hold on, these motherfuckers got it fucked up. First comes the baby, then comes love, then comes maybe marriage. Maybe. That ain't how it go. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame nobody, especially females or nobody, for not having kids, because unless you have them under the right conditions, man, that shit is gonna be hard.
I'm gonna tell you like
It's
this,
gonna be
man.
hard as fuck.
I'm gonna tell you like this. If you live in a place where family court is every day of the week, you're in a fucked up place.
You fucked up. You
Just,
fucked
just
up bad.
in all honesty, like if you live any day of the week, you can go into family court and it's packed. They in there Monday through Friday. It's just a fucked up place.
We control the advantage. That why don't people get this? If you can't select the right person to fuck and to bring forth a child with, I don't understand why they're so hard, man.
Here's the thing though. Unless you sit down with somebody and say, "Yo, I want to have a kid with you," you know what I'm saying? Then that shit is null and void, dog.
Yeah.
If somebody gets pregnant, like, cause I don't know, the bitches I fuck and shit, you know what I'm saying? They didn't say, "Hey, yo, Legend, let's have a kid." Yo, we casually doing this shit. I got a condom on there and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If things go south and she get a kid by you, did you sanction that? I just want to know. You didn't.
No.
Normally, when family, because it's called Planned Parenthood.
Disposable parenthood.
It's not called Parenthood. It's not called that, dude. It's called Planned Parenthood. Hey, listen here, big country. Let's have a family. Let's do it. No, it's impossible. I'm just making an example. Okay, it's called Planned Parenthood. If you don't plan it, then it's a fucking trap, dog. It's a trap. I'm just saying it. You were saying, yo, you know what I'm saying? Is watch who you fuck and all that shit. Look, dude, just like you said earlier, yo, we all have a reproductive drive. Women have it too. Don't get it fucked up. Women get horny too, and they want to fuck too. You know what I'm saying? We out there, we want to fuck too. Oh yeah, they fuck. It's easier to give than to get, right? Okay, so in the middle of that, I don't give a fuck if you a whore, if you want to fuck I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead, protect yourself. All right. Don't get a baby and then blame this good guy and like, I don't know which one of y'all make the most money? You? Yeah, you. You make the most money, it's your baby. It's you the daddy. All right. You're gonna be in the delivery room. You're gonna be like, he look just like 18 years. 18 years. You're gonna go to jail. You're gonna lose your license. This shit is gonna get fucked up. All that. Your life is fucked up. Did you have a choice in that? You had no choice in that, dude. And that's my whole thing with that shit, dude. You know, until this reform changes, until they can, you know, I saw a meme earlier that
But yet they still act like they don't know why men don't want to date.
Right.
Get married.
Look at all this shit, dude. Look at all this shit.
This is so
Look, if it's my baby, man, look, I gotta pay money on my check all my life. If it's not my baby, I gotta pay money on my check all my life. Why the fuck are we out here doing this shit? They act like, why he don't holler? He must be gay. Nigga, please, man.
whatever.
This shit warfare out here. I don't know. Am I fucked up? I don't know.
No,
Y'all think the same thing?
yeah, it's insulting, dude, for them to act that way, dog. Act like they don't have a clue. You know what I mean? That's because they don't see anything wrong with it. Plain and simple. But
dude, true now. This wake up person is absolutely out of control.
they're just people like that are mentally ill, dude.
No,
you just ignore
I
them.
completely get it. And
Yeah, you just ignore them.
Fellas, you just got to understand out here. Understand the wild animals that are out here running loose, trying to make sense of their shenanigans. And absolutely, the game is rigged. But women be thinking that we have the same rights as they do, and we don't. And like I said before, let's go to the basics. There's an agenda for the black community in the United States of America. There's always been an agenda.
Yep.
And the fact that people be fighting it blows my mind. There's been 50 million experiments and tests, and it's right there in front of us. And then you get women up here that'll be like, "Oh no, you're just a sucker because you're a bum, and because you don't." No, there's already an agenda, and you help the agenda by and all of this can change if he have a child tomorrow, he raise his child right. He have a child tomorrow, he raise his child right, and so forth and so on. The people that are already here, they lost cause. They have to catch up whenever they can catch up. So it can get turned around, but that's not the case. You got a bunch of women out here listening to other women that's setting their souls up for failure and setting these children up for failure. You're a woman, you control this shit. I love that one episode of Roseanne. They were way up in age, and Roseanne ended up getting pregnant, and she was asking Dan about, and Dan didn't want to respond to it because he knew this is not my choice to have this baby. Now I don't want the child because we are middle-aged people and we cannot afford to do this. It's not fair. The child will be dead by the time our child is 15. And they got into a big fight, and he finally just busted out like, it's not my decision. If I tell you, no, I don't want to have this child, what are you going to do? You're going to go get an abortion? No, you're going to do whatever the hell it is that you want to do. And the same thing with now and today. If you get pregnant, women and women claim to be so smart, but you don't know this dude is a piece of shit.
Where's the women's tuition?
Where's the women?
Where's the women's tuition?
But they get that superpower confused with a mother's intuition. That comes from when you are in a family and you know your husband and your children's habits. That's where that intuition comes from. You don't have a superpower that nobody else on the planet fucking ain't get that don't have. No, that's where that comes from.
Yeah, everyone has.
So don't try to apply that to society. Stop. And if you do plan that to the society, wake up. If you have a woman's intuition, then you should not be over there on Chicago Avenue in Madison, because you know that ain't good for you. No, wake up, know exactly what that is. But it wouldn't be this much failure.
Nope.
I don't understand what people don't understand about failure. It is, if you get married and somebody told me to try marriage. I was like, this is not socks. I'm not gonna try this new brand of the no tag t-shirt. No, this is fucking marriage. You're supposed to do that shit one fucking time and it's a wrap.
Yep.
It's a wrap. It's people that were married for 50 plus years off of the simplest shit. And y'all trying to make this shit like it's rocket science nowadays.
Right. Yep.
I don't understand what the fuck the problem is. I understand, and people that don't even believe in biblical anything understand that there's good and evil. Mm-hmm. I know that's lost nowadays, but there's good and evil.
Yep.
You goddamn right, man. It mostly manifests as selfishness.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it used to be
deceit.
Treat others as you want to be treated, right?
You can't say that anymore, though. Because
Man,
a lot of
we
them like
had
to
a
be treated like trash
conversation
bags.
about like 10 years ago. You was like, yo, legend, they not really rolling like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I noticed that shit too. Yo, but here's the thing, dude. Go ahead. You got something to say?
No, go ahead, I'm listening.
Yo, we got to wrap this shit up. That's what I was about to say.
Well, yeah, I got something to say real quick.
Go ahead.
All right, it's like this, man. In summary, to kind of piggyback on what Big Country was saying, there's a price for everything. That's inevitable.
Mm-hmm.
And Black women, you're now living out. You're paying for the price of your nonchalantness, being your "I don't give a shit" attitude. You're paying for it now, and everybody sees them. You know what I'm saying? The whole world sees it.
Yeah.
This is where I don't approach man, or I don't need a man, but it'd be nice to have one type of attitude. This is where it's gotten you. This is what it's done to you, your children, your race of people. The state that we're in right now is a result of the price that they're paying. You know what I mean? It's to the point now, it's a bad day in 2018 after all the shit that we've been through in this country as a race of people. For Black women in 2018 now have to ask the question to a Black man if he dates Black women. That's now relevant. Never in a time in the history of this country has that question been relevant for a Black woman to have to ask a Black man if he dates them. That's how you know it's fucked up.
Yeah.
For them to have to ask that question now, it's now in their mind like, damn, I wonder if he even dates Black, because now it's no secret Black men have spoken out like, I don't date them no more.
Yeah.
No other race of people have to ask themselves that, especially their women. Black women have to ask Black men that question.
Yeah, there is, just wrapping it up, and everybody think about what they got to say, because we went over again 16 minutes and counting. We bring our grievances because there's an epidemic going down. Can everybody agree? There's 70% of Black women single. The closest, it's more by now. We're doing 2006.
70%, that's bad as fuck anyway.
It's bad. The closest is Latinos with 30% single.
That's a big margin.
Humongous margin. So if there's an epidemic like that, we have to look into that and see why. When we come up with the reasons why, they said, y'all gay. Fuck y'all. Go fuck yourself. This is what we doing. Y'all don't like weave. Y'all don't like wigs. Y'all hating. Y'all bashing. Y'all don't like people who's reckless with their sex life. You bashing. You don't like people that's anti-family. You hate women. You hate yourself. And your mama. You hate your mama. If you hate me, you hate your mama. They still don't have a clue that it's like one for all and all for none. Because if you say something about a Black woman, they all gonna come and get you. But when it comes to themselves, they're gonna scrap. You know what I'm saying? They don't like each other. So how the fuck we supposed to like them? Yeah.
We ain't worried about wake up. Wake up.
Thank you for the.
I got this to say.
Go ahead, man.
Okay.
Wrap it up.
Harriet Tubman always said that we could free if I could have freed slaves that knew they were slaves, more of them will be free. That's exactly what she said. Okay, so for all you Uncle Tom motherfuckers, so all you motherfucker white supremacist motherfuckers that look like me, go fuck yourself. Okay, let me tell you something about this. Everybody's like, "Oh, he's look at this shit. Look at this shit, Shabugi. What the fuck is this Shabugi?
Drop your pen, motherfucker.
Who's the fuck is Shabugi? You're just siding with them. You just so you. This is why we get shot in the street by not only our own, by everybody else, because hey, nobody's gonna give a fuck. We just got Shabuki out here that's gonna agree with it. Oh yeah. Go fucking suck a dick, motherfucker. You
All
fucking-
these motherfuckers that say something about us, dude, they single,
Hey,
they
but low
miserable.
key, this is why our people ain't shit, because of people like you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
This-
saying?
this
All
is
we
the
doing is
problem.
doing good family values. We're not bashing black women at all. We love black women. We love them.
We love good black women. Fuck
Good
the,
black women. We
fuck
love
the
'em.
hoes, the hookers, and the
We
bum
love
bitches.
them. But the
I don't
ones
like
that
them.
fucking put us down, the one of motherfuckers try to make us fit the stereotype.
Nobody gives a fuck, Shaboogie. What
Go
you
fuck
believe
yourself.
in?
You know what I'm
Nobody-
saying? Like you literally just down
You
in your
think
own
you
people.
validate us?
You're not white. They don't like you.
Okay.
They don't like you. They don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously.
No, that's a bitch. Wake
like,
up as
like,
a bitch.
Like serious. Like wake up,
Nobody cares,
wake up
man.
to what? Wake
Okay,
up that you a
somebody get
bitch
the
ass
mic.
motherfucker. Man, fuck.
Number 11.
No, fuck that shit. Man.
Chill.
Like, look at this nigga though.
Chill.
Man.
It's
He
really
proper as hell, ain't he? Make me think I'm proper, nigga. How about that? How about that? You see my face, right? You can look it up on YouTube. You can like download this shit. Low key. Fuck you.
I think he could whoop your ass, dog. I think I'm gonna bet on that. I'm gonna bet
Your
on
mama is though. My mama will beat your ass too, nigga. Think I'm
giving
lying.
this motherfucker attention though, man.
I'm done.
Heal, man. It's really, hey, it's really hard to get this guy to calm down.
How about that?
We was at the strip club one night, and we all got fucked up.
Strong. You ain't goddamn right. My fucking right hand's strong too, nigga. Fuck that. Fuck that beat. No, I'm trying to tie ass niggas. So this is why we are what we are. Nigga, body conquer just like this shit. Nigga, fuck you.
All right, say what? All right, yo.
I am.
Hey, yo,
I
check
got a
this
whole
out.
bunch of brothers.
Hey, yo, check this out. We about to get 1,000 likes on our page. We are on the road to get our.
Go ahead, vote for Trump again, nigga. That's probably what you did the last time, didn't you? Didn't you?
Take a knee. Come on, Colin. Take a knee, dog. Take a knee. I feel you on that shit. I feel him. But yo, go ahead.
Waste no motherfucking energy, 'cause I got plenty of it. Kaepernick yourself right now. All right.
Kaepernick yourself, man. Yo, so go ahead and spread BlackMenVentTV on Facebook. Go ahead, BlackMenVent.com. All right, go ahead, donate it if y'all want to. And that's BlackMenVent. You know what I'm saying? So we can get better equipment, do this a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in this movement, then you'll do that. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back here at 10 o'clock next Friday. You know what I'm saying? To talk about some shit. Y'all need to get on the Facebook page and introduce questions or whatever the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? Do you agree with this shit or not? Share it. Let's talk about it. When we started this shit in 2000, what was it, 6? All right, nobody was talking about it. Now we're talking about it. I think we're getting somewhere. Not with them, with us. You dig? So, yo, this is Mr. Legend, number 11, Quest 07, big motherfucking country dude, Mr. Legend. We'll be back next Friday. All right. Here's a song for you. Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? This is some Chicago shit right here. Tell me what y'all think.
Yo, she take the baby over grandma's before she hit the club, looking for love and money, drugs and dubs. She dressed to kill, walking through the killer fields. Niggas cop a bill, she turn around, frown, then she click them heels. Oh shit, there we go, sipping mo in the VIP section inside them fancy clothes. She act like she don't see him, no. Strike a model pose, he steady fucking with his nose. Fix the jacket, made approach, yo, you drink? You smoke? She looks him up and down, smiles, and then replies no. But her eyes glow with them dollar signs fully visible. But I drink, he knows the drilly, this is typical. Got an ill visual. And he plotting on life, how he can make them fucking pretty legs divisible. He busy skimming on the bubble. Surprised when he looked up though. 5 niggas holding and burning, screaming, now what's up, Joe? Yo, she take the baby over grandma's before she hit the club, looking for love and money, drugs and dubs. She dressed to kill, walking through the killer fields. Niggas cop a bill, she turn around, frown, then she click them heels. Oh shit, there we go, sipping mo in the VIP section inside them fancy clothes. She act like she don't see him though. Strike a model pose. He steady fucking with his nose. Fix the jacket, made approach. Yo, you drink? Smoke. She looks him up and down, smiles, and then replies no. But her eyes glow with them dollar signs fully visible. But I drink, he knows the drilly, this is typical. Got an ill visual. And he plotting on life, how he can make them fucking pretty legs divisible. He busy skimming on the bubble. Surprised when he looked up though. 5 niggas holding burning, screaming, now what's up, Joe? Yo, she take the baby over